Hey yo, it was this tweet right here that says, I'm reliably informed that Marvel Studios has signed epic talent for Phase 5. John Boyega, Henry Cavill, Jodie Comer, Daisy Edgar Jones, John Krasinski, Giancarlo Esposito, and Denzel Washington to be announced, with some on stage by Feige at hashtag D23 Expo 2022, hashtag Fantastic Four, hashtag She-Hulk, hashtag X-Men. That tweet made me drop everything to come in here and make this video because Denzel Washington, I'm so hella hyped. And on top of that, this has huge implications on what we could be expecting to hear announced at D23, like projects that will fill in the blanks in phases 5 and 6. I'm talking X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Blue Marvel. We got to get into it. What's up? I'm Kendall with Normies and Nerds. And before we get into it, please help me out and subscribe to the channel because we're grinding to our first 1,000 subs. Let's get it. Because I'm so damn hyped right now that I can barely even focus. But in order to do this video, and for fairness sake, I will go down this list in order and give my take, rumors, and theories on who I think each one will be playing. Starting with that man, John Boyega. And just looking at that picture on the tweet, it just screams Blue Marvel. Like, to me, John actually looks like a younger Adam Brasher, and with the way that they are assembling quote-unquote Marvels in the MCU, I think John would bring great balance to that ensemble of ladies, right? But I'm also stuck because there is someone else on this list who I feel like will make a great Blue Marvel. So for John Boyega, I think he could actually be announced as Johnny Storm. And honestly, I think that would be a better role for him as well. Like, I think giving him the opportunity to show his personality that's kind of in line with Johnny's will lead to him having a much better chance of succeeding. But up next, we have Henry Cavill, aka I Used to Be Superman. He's got to be Hyperion. Like, I think Hyperion would be perfect for Henry. Like, I've been hearing rumblings of Wolverine and even Reed Richards, but nah, like, Henry as Hyperion, I think it's the best fit here, man. Like, not much to really say on it right now, but again, like, when we circle back around to Blue Marvel, I think there's reasons as to why he should be a Hyperion, and I think it leads to a lot of fun of stuff that could go down between Henry Cavill and another actor on this list. Alright, now we got Jodie Comer, and there's really not much to say here, because if this rumor turns out to be true, she's Sue Storm. I mean, yeah, there are mutant roles that she could take, but on this list, to me, she is the clear candidate to be Sue Storm. One, she seems like she has the look, and two, she looks like she would match really well with who is next on this list, and that is John Krasinski, who would come in as a huge announcement, And yeah, I know we got him as Reed Richards in Multiverse of Madness, which, by the way, some didn't really like, but side note, I do think with a different director and his own story, it would help him shine as Reed. But it's also possible that we could be seeing him returning as Reed in the 838 and future properties, while they have another Reed for the planned Fantastic Four movie. And I'd love for that to be the case because that would pretty much all but confirm my whole entire Secret Wars 838 is the ultimate universe theory that you have to check out after this video. But also as well, like, as much as I would like for him to be like a multiversal Reed Richards, I'd be just as happy to hear that he's the main universe's 616 Fantastic Four. However, a John K. Reed Richards with a more nefarious side to him seems very, very appealing to me, which is why I really want to lean heavy into the point that he could be in the 838, coming back looking for revenge, or coming back trying to beef up his universe to be the best timeline in the multiverse. And next we got Daisy Edgar Jones, and I'm gonna be real, I have no effing idea who this is, and honestly, I don't care, because I feel like if Marvel has enough confidence to like tag her in, then I'm in. But I'd imagine that she is someone on the X-Men, and a member of the X-Men that I'd love to see be brought in very quickly is Rogue. I mean, think about how crazy it would be to have Rogue and Blue Marvel announced for the Marvels at D23 right before a movie trailer is released. Like, I think those could be two huge things. There'll be a very wise move to make sure that Captain Marvel franchise hits $1 billion in the box office once again. But hey, that's pure speculation. I just hope I'm right. And now on to the last two on this list, and they are heavy hitters. So subscribe to the channel and let's get right back to it. We got Giancarlo Esposito, and to be honest, 2 or 3 weeks back when he was talking about wanting to be Professor X, I thought he was capping, But now, I believe that Giancarlo Esposito will indeed be Professor X. And I just think it's crazy that that could be announced at D23. because that would mean that the X-Men movie is literally right around the corner. And that has huge implications because unless they do like it's set in another multiverse type of stuff, it would imply that mutants have already existed in the MCU for some time now. But back to Giancarlo Esposito, I've said it before, like I think he would make a great Professor X as someone who would be able to show off Charles's darker side. But ultimately, I would have hoped that he would be Magneto or Norman Osborn. However, I don't think there's many roles that Giancarlo Esposito can't kill. And you know what? He would be perfect juxtapose a Denzel Washington Magneto. Like, first off, when talking about casting a Magneto and doing a race swap that some people really have gripes about, using Denzel, who no doubt in my mind is one of the top 3 actors to ever live, then there won't be a lot of room for haters to hate. Like, here's why I really like Denzel for the role. Like, when I think about my favorite one of his movies, I'm thinking about Remember the Titans, Training Day, Malcolm X, Equalizer. Bruh, the list could go on and on. His best characters always fight for someone else. Like, they always come from the standpoint of, I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect this person or this group or my people. And that's the type of energy that you need for a Magneto in the MCU. Like I said, he and Giancarlo Esposito's dialogue would be a director's dream. But another pairing that I would like to see with Denzel is seeing Henry Cavill as Hyperion and Denzel Washington as Blue Marvel. Like, I don't think Denzel would go for a role like Blue Marvel, but then again, he just might. And when I think about his physicality in movies like Equalizer, then I can't help but think about him and Henry Cavill on screen going blow for blow in a Blue Marvel movie. Like, if I'm being honest, that's what I would really kind of rather see than Denzel Washington as Magneto. But I will say though, like, if he is Magneto, I hope that at least Magneto fights a little bit differently so that we can see a little bit of hand-to-hand combat when it comes to Denzel. Like, he doesn't always have to strike from a distance like we've seen in the movies or what have you. Like, do a little bit of metal bending to fight hand-to-hand combat and show us a different side of Magneto that we haven't seen in live action. But yo, either way, like, these announcements or even half of those announcements will blow the roof off of D23. And it's not even like to really be on Marvel's sack here. It's really to be like, yo, Marvel is really about to lay it all on the line with D23. Like, they got us really hyped about what's in the future of Phase 5 and 6 when announcing Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty, right? But to really be able to fill in those gaps and to really show us, like, this is who we have coming in Phases 5 and 6. This is the type of level of quality that you all should be expecting in Phases 5 and 6. It can't do anything but get me and a lot of effing Normies hype. And like, with the names that they are announcing, I can imagine that they could possibly bring in even more Normies. Like, think about the amount of people who would go see a Denzel Washington movie. Like, Denzel brings people to the movie theaters already automatically, even without a name like Marvel attached to it. He brings them out. He brings my mama out to the movie theater. I can't even lie. So like, that is just a great snag for Marvel. And I really just can't wait to see what is actually going to be announced, what is actually confirmed. I didn't even talk about World War Hulk. I didn't even talk about a Wolverine casting. That is just like ridiculous about the things that could be coming for D23. But let me know what you think in the comment section below about what you were most hyped for with D23, about what you'd be more hyped to see with all of these castings and all of that. I just want to know all your thoughts, man, all your thoughts. Look, thank you for dropping by. Please drop us up to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.